just one love, just one love. I represent, just one love, just one love, just one love, just one love. My people, do you listen? Tell me, do you hear? What is your position for the people? Do you care? Yeah. Will you tell me that you represent? I really wanna see some evidence. In freedom, this is evidence. So bring it from your soul. Whoa. One love is the anthem. Let me see your hand and wait. Whoa. One love is the anthem. Let me see your hand and wait. 'Cause this is carnival, where we come alive. Oh no, we not gonna fight. We gonna dance all night. So just wave your flag, make it touch the sky. We not gonna stop tonight. So let me see your hands. I have love for the whole wide world. With you at the center, you are the master key. If love is by my side, then who can deny me? I keep climbing higher. So represent, just one love, just one love, just one love, just one love. And represent, just one love, just one love, just one love, just one love. Whoa, one love is the anthem. Let me see your hand and wait. Whoa, one love is the anthem. Let me see your hand and wait. Coming on a mission, we don't really care. One love in distribution, and we have some more to spare. Yeah, and we live like this, yeah, every day. We do it in love and we don't delay. Love like this, we must relate. It's in your heart and soul. Whoa, one love is the anthem. Let me see your hand and wait. Whoa, one love is the anthem. Let me see your hand and wait. 'Cause this is carnival, where we come alive. Oh no, we not gonna fight. We gonna dance all night. So just wave your flag, make it touch the sky. We not gonna stop tonight. So let me see your hands.
Some take this carnival lightly. The way we laugh and dance and smile. How melody rolls out of us like the waves crashing all over the hearts of mankind. If you only knew what we've been through, you would understand how amazing our joy is and what a marvel it is to be a Caribbean.
May your heart find peace anywhere you come from. Coulda up, you coulda down. Blessings on my nation. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This city can't hold me. My vibe's too high, and my heart it told me jump right now. You will touch the sky. Feel my love unfolding like a laughing flame. All who did not know me when not done, they gon' know the name.
Hello, and welcome to the closing ceremony of the Caribbean Regional Youth Council Caribbean Youth Exchange. My name is Vernon Davis, your moderator hailing from the beautiful islands of the Bahamas. And today I will take you through our closing ceremonies. Over the past few days, we've had big conversations on big topics, hung out on Instagram and Twitter, and connected as a region as a whole, building resilience, navigating COVID-19, addressing mental health issues, and progressing the Caribbean forward. And it does not end there. CRIC has a lot in store for you, but until then, let's continue to connect as a Caribbean region. And there's no fitting way to do that better than our very own CARICOM video that we're going to show you next.
From many distant lands, our forefathers came, some seeking adventure, some bound in chains. Through battles waged and fought, through victory and pain, by test of their courage, our freedom was gained. In homage to those gone before us, the heroes of lands in the sun, we vow to join hands and to focus on building one Caribbean. Raise your voices high, sing of your Caribbean pride. Sing it loud and strong, feel our hearts beat as one. Celebrate in song as we rise to heights where we belong. Sound the victory drum for CARICOM. Though great and diverse be our ethnicities, the bonds that unite us are stronger than these. We dine, we pray, we love, we dance and we play. We relate to each other, the West Indian way. Today as a people united, determined and steadfast we stand. We look to a brand new horizon, the future now firmly in our hands. Raise your voices high and sing of your Caribbean pride. Sing it loud and strong, feel our hearts beat as one. Celebrate in song as we rise to heights where we belong. Sound the victory drum for CARICOM. Hele, hele, bravo. Open you sing CARICOM. Leve, leve, wow. Naki you drum CARICOM. Tabu ya tabu awo. Open you sing CARICOM. Leve, leve, wow. Raise your voices high and sing of your Caribbean pride. Sing it loud and strong, feel our hearts beat as one. Celebrate in song as we rise to heights where we belong. Sound the victory drum for CARICOM.
There is no place in the world like our Caribbean region, and united, we are unmatched. So let's continue to show our Caribbean pride. Coming up next is remarks from one of our partners, UE St. Augustine, President of UE Stat, Ms. Shania Samaroo. Let's welcome her.
Good afternoon. So I will be bringing remarks on behalf of USATs. And even though we work through this virtual space, we see youths continuing to make their mark. I am truly honored to be a part of this creative and very powerful generation. A people that refuse to settle, but we work towards the world that we envision. Over these past few days, we have seen the Caribbean Regional Youth Council embody just that, along with their esteemed panelists. I represent USTAT, specifically St. Augustine Co., a regional organization geared towards promoting youth development and in so doing work as one Caribbean. As USTAT, we aim to continuously foster regional integration, and we are elated to have been invited to be a part of this experience. A series of events were hosted in celebration of Caribbean Youth Day on 30th of September. The theme this year was Building Resilience, COVID-19 Mental Health, and Caribbean Development. And I believe there wasn't a more fitting theme. Among the events were big conversations about climate change, vaccinations, employability, and much, much more. It was truly something to be a part of. On that note, I would like to thank everyone involved in the proceedings of these 4 days. It was indeed a pleasure. And on behalf of the 5 USTAT Co., I say thank you to the Caribbean Regional Youth Council for hosting and inviting us to join. Again, thank you all for this event and for having me.
All right, thank you so much for that, Ms. Samaroo. So in case you missed it, we had quite an eventful week. So I'll just give you a brief recap of how our week went so far. So on Thursday was our day 1, and we had a dynamic opening ceremony. Oh my God, if you missed it, you missed a lot. Then we went into our first big conversation series, which was Caribbean Development and the Way Forward. On day 2, Friday, we started pretty early at 6 p.m. and we had our Instagram hangout. We spoke about culture, the orange economy, and COVID-19. Then we progressed to another big conversation, which was education, COVID-19, and mental health. And then we ended the night at 8 p.m. with youth in politics on Twitter. Day 3 got even more heated, got more exciting, because we were free. That was a Saturday, that was a weekend, so we could relax a bit and enjoy a bit more. So at 1 p.m., we had the big conversation. It was climate change, resilience, the environment, and development. Then at 4, we spoke about sex education and consent. Then at 6 p.m., we went into sports, wellness, and COVID-19, and we wrapped up with our conversation on mental health, COVID-19, and vaccinations, hosted by myself. Then day 4, today, we had a big conversation on youth, peace, and security. And then we went into a chat and chill about entrepreneurship, labor, and employability. And sadly, now we're at this point, our closing ceremonies. We wish we could have done much more, but we know we couldn't have done it forever. But we want to thank all of our speakers, all of our hosts, everyone in the production team, everyone that helped to put this amazing program together. It would not have been without your contribution, your hard work, your sacrifice that we were able to put such a production together. And like I said, Crick is on the move. This is just the beginning. There's so much more in store. So I know that you definitely want to stay tuned. So before we move to our closing remarks and vote of thanks, we have a few more videos for you. So enjoy. Do you see the talent that we have in the Caribbean? Let's continue to support and uplift our fellow Caribbean brothers and sisters. Just like you would support a Beyonce and Nicki Minaj, let's give that same energy to our very own Caribbean people. And one way you can do that is to stream Joshua Regrello on all social media platforms, all streaming platforms. So you'll see here, we have him posted. Let's continue to support him. That talent is nowhere else. You can't find it nowhere else in the world. So let's continue to promote and uplift our fellow Caribbean brothers and sisters. All right, and now we will head into our closing remarks and vote of thanks. And we have our very own CRIC board member of communications and information and our Caribbean Youth Exchange lead, Mr. Kendell Vincent. Let's welcome him.
Good afternoon, everyone. And it gives me, it's a bittersweet moment, being with you all here at the Caribbean Youth Exchange for the last couple of days. And my role here this afternoon is quite simple, and it's just simply to say thank you from on behalf of the Caribbean Regional Youth Council. So I want to say a special thank you, of course, first and foremost, to the Almighty for giving us the grace, health, and strength to take us through these past couple of days. Because we know that we're in a pandemic, of course, and whatever your supreme being is, we want to see and acknowledge thanks to the Most High. The Caribbean Youth Exchange would not have been possible based on, of course, our partners and member organizations. So I'm going to take this opportunity to shine the spotlight on, of course, our member national youth councils from across the Caribbean. So as you can see on the screen, we have our national youth councils, whether they be from Jamaica, we have the Trinidad Youth Council, we have the Tobago Youth Council, the St. Lucia National Youth Council, the Guyana National Youth Council, the Barbados Youth Development Council, the National Youth Council of Jamaica, and of course, we have our partners, the CARICOM Youth Ambassadors Program, and of course, UWI-STAT, St. Augustine, Mona, and of course, Keyville, and of course, the entire UWI-STAT family who would have shown up and out this weekend. Special commendations must be paid, of course, to the Honorable Minister of Youth Development at St. Lucia, Mr. Kenson Kasumi, who was our featured speaker on day one. I must say, all these beautiful graphics and artwork you all would have seen would not have been possible based on, of course, our creative lead. And of course, he's also the creative director of the Trinidad Youth Council, Mr. Christian Bedesi. So I really want to say a special homage and thanks to him. So do go and check him out on social media and feel free to book for all these lovely graphics, whether you need your website. I must put in a plug there. We want to big up Mr. Tajini Remy, Mr. Kobe Brooms. We have quite a slew of our presenters, of course, Mr. Vernon Davis, the entire CRIC communications team. We had a bunch of amazing and talented speakers, panelists who would have graced us over the past few days. And of course, it is a bit too much to mention at the moment, but I really want to say a special thank you to each and every one of you all for making this happen. We also have say a special thank you to the Caribbean Development Bank, the Commonwealth Youth Council, CARICOM Secretariat. We'd have had our Commonwealth Secretariat and on behalf of the entire CRIC executive and the entire project lead. I must also say a very special thank you, of course, to my co-leader on this project, Mr. Therein. I must big up, like, of course, Vernon and Shamar, Wedderburn and Kobe and the entire CRIC communications team, because it would not have been possible without the team. I must also take this opportunity to acknowledge and to pay special homage, of course, to my very own local president of the Trinidad Youth Council, Mr. Shane John, who played a very, very, instrumental role in terms of conceptualizing, this, in terms of what we were going to do and how we were going to celebrate Caribbean Youth Day. So on behalf, and most importantly, this would not have been possible from you, the young people of the Caribbean, whether you're from Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Grenada, Bahamas, St. Lucia, and when we start calling countries, we can get ourselves in trouble because we don't want to miss anyone. So wherever you are, whether you're in the Caribbean or whether you're from the diaspora, we want to see once again for the very last time, Happy Caribbean Youth Day. And on behalf of the entire team and all the partners, do continue to support, follow the various partners on social media. CRIC as a body, we're here to facilitate unification of the youth development and promoting the youth development agenda. I can promise you that you're going to be hearing a lot more from us. So continue to check us out on social media, check out our YouTube page, check out our social media platform at CRIC Youth on Facebook, Twitter, and of course Instagram, and of course our very own brand new website, www.thecric.org. So do stay tuned, and we encourage you to get involved in the Caribbean Regional Youth Council. This is for youth, by youth, and we're of course doing this with youth. And without youth, this would not have been possible. So without further ado, this has been the first Caribbean Youth Exchange. And on behalf of all of us, I want to say thank you. Back to you, Mr. Moderator.
All right, thank you, Kendell. Well, everyone, sadly, on that note, it brings our program to a close. But don't be a stranger. You see, we have a new fancy website. Make sure to go ahead and check it out. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at CRIC Youth. That is CRYC Youth. And also our YouTube channel at Caribbean Regional Youth Council. And of course, you cannot forget the star of the region, Joshua Agrello. Make sure we go ahead, follow him, like, subscribe, and let's, like I said, continue to promote our very own. And on that note, we're actually going to end our program with our very own Joshua Agrello. So enjoy the rest of your evening, continue to be safe, and we look forward to seeing you at our other programs and activities. Enjoy.